What's up, everyone? This is Goldilocks, former TNA backstage interviewer, manager, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Thanks for being here.
TNA Wrestling, Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 104 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Colling Jr. And with me, as always, is Dallas Gridley. And Dallas, tonight is a very special night. It's the second anniversary show for NWA TNA. Jeff Jarrett, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, defending against former two-time NWA World Champion Ron the Truth Killings. We've also got the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, defending the TNA X Division Championship against Kid Kash. Or is he? Because as Dallas has told us, Kid Kash has a broken fibula, and he's going to be out for like 8 to 12 weeks. So we'll see what's going to go on. But Dallas, number one, did you think we'd get to this far without me quitting the podcast? And has the show gotten you pumped up at all?
Well, of course, I'm definitely excited for the 2-year anniversary. I mean, the thing that's interesting is that they made the 1 year felt like a really big show. And I do feel like the second year anniversary, they haven't made feel as big. And I think maybe one of the issues with that is because they really hyped up the TV show on FSN with the Impact, which is totally understandable. But I'm still excited about it. And to answer your other question, no, I definitely thought you probably would have quit by now, or I would have been like that. This just isn't working. We'd have to go to court and like get a divorce, and like I just didn't know how it was going to work out. But we've made it. It's just pretty crazy.
Well, there has been a few times that I've had the text written out saying I can't do this anymore.
And then like right before you fell asleep, you're like, no, we'll just try one more week.
Yeah, and that's probably been going on for about 35 to 40 weeks now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. This just happened.
You're lucky I made it this far.
I think we're both kind of lucky we made it this far. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and I will say this. I think Impact has already shown its value because the last Impact show, I think, really helped my interest for the second anniversary show.
Yeah, I gotta say, on last episode, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, I was worried how we were going to go from this Impact show and use it as essentially a go-home show for this pay-per-view, and I think they did a pretty good job. Of course, we saw Dusty getting hit with a guitar, which was like wild. Yeah. I mean, we can run down the card quick now if we're talking about it. I mean, there's not a ton of matches. So we saw Hector Garza defeat Chris Sabin, Kazarian, Michael Shane, and Primetime. And Miyamoto. He was on the next line. In a 6-way X Division match, international X Division match, whatever they called it. We saw the Naturals, I think, get a pretty upset win over the team of Sabu and Sanjay Dutt. I don't think we really expected that loss.
No.
Abyss defeated D-Ray 3000, which I can't believe D-Ray 3000 was on Impact. Then we saw AJ Styles defeating Mr. Aguila in a non-title match. And then in the main event, Ron Killings defeated Team Canada's Eric Young. So not a bad little show there. But yeah, I agree, man. I'm like ready.
And we can't forget that Jeff Jarrett attacked Ron Killings and hit Dusty Rhodes with a guitar at the announcer's table, and Ron ended up doing a flip off the stage there into the crowd. So I think all that really added my interest into this match.
Show. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, very interesting. The Kid Kash injury that they have not mentioned on last week's pay-per-view or Impact. Now, last week we did hear a rumor of a name who may potentially be coming in. Well, we heard a lot, but one big one, of course, who may be Kid Kash's replacement. Will that happen? I don't know. We're going to find out here soon. I don't know. Did you already mention the other matches we have? All the major ones? Because we pretty much know almost this entire card.
I think we actually know the entire card.
Yeah, I mean, we have America's Most Wanted.
I mean, yeah,
besides,
AJ and Cash. Yeah.
Right. So America's Most Wanted will be defending the tag team titles against Miyamoto and Nasawa from Japan. We have the first ever ladies stretcher match between Desire and Trinity, which, like, oddly is piquing my interest, even though I know it's not going to be, like, you know, stealing the show match-wise, but, like, I just want to see what they're going to do.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I'm curious as to how they're going to go about doing a stretcher match. I don't think it's going to be anything outside of, like, what they would normally do. This is
No, I kind of think so, too, but Jarrett Lynn finally gets his hands on Scott D'Amore. It's finally happening. 1-on-1 in a singles match. AJ Styles against Kid Kash, maybe, for the X Division title. We have the mini Lucha, or I forgot how they call them. How do they call them on air? The Lucha Minis.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't think we actually have the exact names of who are coming, but and I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to mess up any names. So we're just going to find out. We don't really.
Look at it. You're going my route with Japanese names.
Well, because we don't technically know. It's just not fair to the listeners.
Right.
Yeah, and then Jeff Jarrett defends that NWA title against Ron Killings. It's going to be a good show. We're at 2 years. It's a frickin' party tonight.
It looks like it's only 6 matches, which is, I feel like, less than normal.
So it's interesting that you say that, because whenever I see 6 matches, because, you know, when I go to do, like, some social media stuff, I get really excited when there's 6 matches, because that means I have a little bit of leeway to, like, post some other things if I want and stuff. And it happens every, like, few shows, but there's some shows where it's like, oh, there's, like, 8, and I'm like, oh, God, like, how am I going to do this?
Right.
Which, at this point in time, by the time this episode airs, I believe that our social media presence is going to be slightly changed. It may not be as, maybe not be as frequent. I'm not really sure what's going to be happening, actually, because we haven't actually started posting at this point. But with Impact and the pay-per-views, especially because the pay-per-views and then 2 days later the Impacts, we might be seeing more Impact posts, less pay-per-view posts. I'm just saying.
Wow.
We're going to see what's going to happen. I have not fully decided yet. We have not got there in real life, because this may or may not be the beginning of May. But
who knows?
Who knows?
May the 4th be with you. That might be relevant today.
Oh, okay. It's a full inside look there. Before we go any further, though, I don't have a lot of notes to talk about. And then we're going to get right into the show. But I just want to do it. I just want to get the cheap plugs out of the way. I hate doing them at the end because Bob tries to send us home, and then I feel like I got to get him in. So listen, let me just get this out of the way quick. If you're not following us over on our Twitter page that I just mentioned, guys, we post every day. We're probably still going to post every day, just maybe not every couple hours every day. That's at Cross the Line TNA. You can go like us over on our Facebook page, where we post a little less frequently, but Twitter's kind of where it's at. That's at TNA Cross the Line Pod. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel you just type in TNA Cross the Line Podcast. We don't have there's no at there. And then, if you want to help support us, go over to our Pro Wrestling Tees store. It's prowrestlingtees.com/crossthelinetna. A pretty cool shirt. Maybe there's 2 up now. Maybe there's 3 up. I don't really know. I don't know what the future holds.
I don't know nothing.
No, Bob is just here.
Yeah.
Barely. Barely. He may or may not forget indie notes this week.
No, I know I have to do that.
I think it's gonna be a good week of indie notes, but
I feel like it's not going to be. There's really not a lot of guys on this show.
Well, maybe there's not. Well, maybe there's not. I don't know. I'm just trying to hype it up, man. I'm trying to get excited here. I feel like I just don't know what else to say. It's been a great 2 years, Bob. There's no sense in recapping it. We recap it every year at the end of the year. But you know what? So far, you know what we could say real quick? 2004 is going pretty good. You know, we're almost halfway through. I think 2004 is killing it. and I think it's only going to get better.
Well, I will say this, Dallas. If you kind of think about it, every anniversary show, I feel like at this point TNA is like drastically changed. So look at the first episode.
That's a good point.
To the first anniversary, it's like, what? And then now we're here. Just kind of think about that. The third anniversary show is real drastically different. Like how they're running things, who is there.
That's a really good point.
So,
it's always interesting. We pointed out at the end of the year, but it's like the way that we start a year and then end a year is also very different. So kind of being at the halfway point and kind of seeing where we've kind of gone even up until then is really interesting. Cause like you think back, I'm going to round up, right? So, it's about 6 months ago. Yeah. So that's right in the beginning. I forgot we're in June. So 6 months ago, could you even think about the idea that we're going to be watching 2 shows a week? They're going to be in Orlando and we're going to be on like a television show that's 45 minutes. I mean, it's a completely different product.
Right.
We weren't cleaning it up just yet.
I was gonna say it's pretty much a PG program.
Yeah,
and leading up to that moment, like TNA was not really PG. I mean, we had boobs.
There was literally boobs out on our screen, and I was like, "What is going on? Like, what is happening?"
There was cage dancers.
Cage dance, dude. It was crazy. It's an interesting note, too, about kind of getting cleaned up here. I listened to the My World podcast with Jeff Jarrett, where they talked about Fox Sports Net. Now, what I actually didn't realize, and I didn't text you after I finished, Bob, I probably should have, but they covered essentially an overview of the entire span of them being on Fox Sports Net. I thought it was going to be like leading up and then the first Impact. I was wrong about that.
Right.
But because he talks about how they're like, we knew we wanted to be on TV, so we had to clean it up. Instead of kind of some of the reports that we've read about Fox executives wanting them to do it. So Jarrett was basically like, they didn't tell us to do it. We like chose to do it because we knew we wanted.
No, they said that they wanted a clean product. Fox did.
I thought he said that they chose to do it like themselves. Like they knew they had to.
To get to Fox, they cut back on a few things. And when Fox expressed interest, they were like, we want you to be clean.
Okay. So maybe I'm thinking about that before part. Like as they were trying to get to it.
Yeah. Like I think when this talk started happening, that's when Jeff was like, all right, guys, to get on here, we're going to have to clean up. But he already knew that from them. Like in the presentation of the wrestlers going to the shows, like you have to look more.
Okay. I might have missed a little bit. Regardless, it's all the same shit we're talking about and kind of thing. But it's just interesting, of course, to hear him say it because, he did it. He lived it. We were just reading dirt sheets. But it's pretty cool. I don't know if there's really anything else that, like, stood out to me. That, like, it's like, oh, we pretty much read the same notes that they were reading, so...
I think that I was a little surprised to hear about Fox Sports kind of thought they would renew for at least 6 months, and they didn't think they had another outlet to get paid for it when they were paying for it.
Right. Well, yeah, I think kind of like the conclusion of it and stuff was pretty interesting. The way he kind of talks about how it all ends and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think that was like really interesting, but really good listen, especially because, we're watching that stuff, like the anniversary of how it started. So it was perfect timing. I'm behind on the podcast in general, but I skipped ahead to listen to that before we recorded today because I was like, maybe there's something real good in here.
Yeah.
And apparently I misunderstood some of it, but that's why I knew Bob would correct me if I was wrong. Yeah. I already know.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Bob, let's get into some notes. Like I said, not a ton, and really we'll kind of chat about Dave's opinion about last episode, the Impact from June 18th, and then just a couple other little things here. So I'll just start with the last week stuff, and then we'll kind of go for a little bit further. So he notes that TV was another basic 1 hour show with short and fast paced matches. He says that he's heard some complaints that the matches are too short, but he disagrees. He also thinks that the fast moving 1 hour show and leaving the people wanting more when it's over is the way to go, which I think I agree with. I like the pacing of it, I think.
Yeah.
He says the stands were packed this week, so weather seems like a reasonable excuse for why they weren't last week, which is kind of what we talked about, that the weather was bad, so they were down like 100 people. The positive is that after 3 weeks, the show is no way resembles WWE. It's mainly wrestling and basic run-ins to build for next week's pay-per-view show. Styles was the first guy who you can see that the live crowd sees as something special besides Rhodes, and they are trying to position Jarrett as a modern Ric Flair NWA champ, which is funny. The weakness of a 1 hour show starting out is that you've got a whole crew like Sabin, Shane, Primetime, Garza, Kazarian, and Team Canada types who, to a new fan, are unknown guys who give you good matches and have no distinct TV personality. You could do vignettes getting over the characters, and maybe that's the plan over time. With 1 hour, you can only push so many, and trying to push everyone at once is a mistake. So the big-time push of Jarrett, Styles, Killings, America's Most Wanted, and Abyss is probably the right tack for the early weeks. Even though Killings was groomed for main events and the crowd is into 3 Live Crew as an act, he didn't feel like the guy ready to challenge for the title as much as Styles. Which is interesting because you kind of mentioned a similar thing of you don't really feel like Killings is quite there.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would go with AJ.
I think that's more because they're using Styles as like he's our guy. But that's just my look into it.
I mean, he's coming across like he's the guy for the X division.
Yeah, right.
Like they've gone away from him being, at least to me, like they've gone away from him being a world title contender, which is what they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, I do still say with Ron that for the most part it's not like there in terms of like a strong opponent, but I don't really know on the babyface side where else you could go.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I mean? So I guess maybe they're just doing the best that they can come up with.
Yeah, could be.
Because like Chris Harris is tag team again.
Yep. I mean, who else? Raven's a heel.
Raven's a heel, right? And then, I mean, Chris Harris got so much attention as a singles wrestler that when you revert back from him, you hadn't put as much focus with anybody else. So you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot there.
Yeah, I'm curious of what's going to happen tonight. Because if Killings gets it, I think we know where we're kind of going. But if Jarrett wins and retains the title, then like what's next?
Well, where do you think they're going to go if they...
Well, then Jarrett just gets a rematch. You just kind of build that. And then there's more heel challengers, like with Raven. I could see them even doing Abyss at that point, maybe. Or, something like that.
Abyss would probably be a good idea, yeah.
But with Jarrett as heel champion, it kind of limits our options.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see. But kind of continuing on, this is all in the same thing still. Part of it is Styles' wrestling is so impressive that combined with being positioned as a top guy, he's probably the right guy to be the company's face in promotions. Plus, if X Division is part of the selling point, and it looks that way, he's like your Tiger Woods is the reference he gives you here. They ended up doing that international 6-way with Garza beating all of the people I already mentioned. I don't need to say all these names again. In a good short match, they did have D-Ray 3000 in a roll as the cult jobber with Abyss destroying him. Styles beating Mr. Aguila in a good bout. And Killings defeating Eric Young. But after the bout, as we briefly mentioned, Jarrett clocked Rhodes and Killings with guitar shots, and they're doing the cross promotion with Universal Studios as well, which we did see the clips around the park showing wrestlers in different parts of it. Specifically, Shark Boy is what they did, and they showed Jarrett on top of the mountain, which was really funny. And trying to get tourists to come to the park and make attending wrestling tapings part of their vacation. If this show gets a primetime weekly slot and gets decent level of popularity, this could be a nice attraction for Universal. So, you never know what's going to happen.
No, I guess you don't.
Remember how last week we talked about Russo? He did come out with a black eye. Killing's eye was also swollen shut. We talked about that last episode. And Russo apparently broke his nose. He did come out on Impact. He has a bandage on his nose and a bandage on his head. Because remember, he was, quote, busted open. He had the movie blood. We talked about that in our Impact episode.
Yeah, well, is this where you tell us that he didn't break his nose?
Yeah, so the broken nose story by Russo, who showed up with it taped, it was a worked story. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was trying not to tell you that last week when you called me on it, because I wanted to kind of keep you on the edge.
I knew it from the beginning.
But yes, he did not. He did not break his nose.
Of course he did.
Yeah. So this is so we just saw the third Impact. Well, for whatever reason, the wrestlers were thinking that the second week of TV, so the second Impact, did a 0.6 as a rating.
Really?
Because hold on. Because they heard 0.3 for the first, and then it doubled in the second. But actually doubling was 0.16 to 0.32, which was the overnight of the first to the final rating of show 2. So they were thinking that they actually beat like Velocity and Experience. I don't know what Experience is, but
it was just some like talk thing for WWE.
I've literally never heard of that.
That is so then they didn't do that.
They did not get a 0.6. I believe they got a 0.32. Or that looks like it's weird because they don't have it laid out very well, and I don't have like an easy way to like look it up. Let me see if so it's not even listed on Cage Match. So it looks like the second show did get a 0.32. But it might have been because Alvarez notes that the first show got a 0.32, but I don't know who's getting their numbers mixed up.
I mean, I feel like a 0.32 isn't horrible.
No, I think, and I don't have it pulled up in front of me, but on last week's pay-per-view, I think is when we talked about the ratings for the first show. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah.
Which I can. But that was also preliminary ratings for the first show because that was before they actually like aired in all the markets and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
I'm trying to see if I can find it really quick. But I do remember that didn't they say they beat like one of their best shows?
They got like half the viewers.
Yeah, it was like something crazy.
Which is insane.
Half of them or something. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. So if they went from half, if that rating was half of that, and then they went and doubled it.
Right.
Then they probably surpassed that.
Okay, so it does look like the debut of Impact at the time of, I'm pretty sure this was on episode 102 of our show. So the last weekly show, they drew a 0.16, which is roughly 110,000 homes. So now Alvarez is saying that. Hold on 1 second. I just lost it again. That the first show ended up being a 0.32, which is actually very good for that time. But he notes that he says, I think that translates into roughly 100,000 homes. So see, these guys are kind of mixing up their data and their numbers. So that's why I'm kind of keeping it kind of high level for us because they're confusing me and they don't really seem to even know. But I guess the important part of what I just said is that they thought that their rating for the second show doubled from the first, but it didn't. And that's, I think,
Oh.
So that's the main part right there.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I think that if your show in most markets is on Friday at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, if you're over 100,000 households, I think that's kind of successful.
Right. Well, actually, here, just to follow up on this, I forgot about this one right up here. I scrolled right past it. So here's our numbers. Okay. So fuck Alvarez. This is why I wasn't even going to read that comment. Dave notes here that they were dancing in the streets on the taping on June 17th when the word came out that the second week of TNA on June 11th did the .32. So that is the number they did, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So the debut show, the final number that Dave Meltzer writes for the June 4th debut Impact is a .22, which did go up a little from our first reported number, the .16. So it did go up a little. The second show doubled from the first show. And so they thought that the .32 is what ended up doubling, getting to that .6, which is not the case. See, now it's making sense, right? Mm-hmm. And they were considering last week's prelim number of the .16 to be very good. So for the time slot on the network, this number is excellent. The kind of goes on a little bit here and says that this would be the second highest rated regular national show, trailing only Total NASCAR. It beat the network's flagship show, The Best Damn Sports Shows Period, which hit a .3 on its best nights. So they did end up beating it for the second Impact ratings.
I'm trying to remember if Best Damn Sports Show Period was every day. Was it every day?
I never watched it, man. I wish I could.
It might. I think it was every day. Because, I mean, they would have to keep up with all the happenings, I guess.
Right.
So, I mean, that could play a factor in, like, people not watching it every day.
Well, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
But, of course, like, morale's really great after this. And if they kind of keep this up, they might get a little upgrade. There's also apparently talk of Sunday replays on some stations, although nothing is official. But they wouldn't. He's basically saying that it wouldn't be surprising if they got an overall time slot upgrade from their mess that they have currently.
So quickly. That's interesting.
Yeah. And I think actually it looks like kind of he goes. I didn't really dissect this part because the ratings thing gets kind of messy, right? But. He says, when looking at the number, the one thing you have to note is that they're combining 2 ratings of 24 stations in different time slots to get a national number. If the second show was cleared in 81 million homes, that would be about 260,000 homes that end up, I believe, watching. So when the numbers are that low of an individual market, since the sample size is relatively small, the margin for error is very high. Right. So now when you combine 24 numbers, the number would probably be fairly accurate. So basically it's, since they're pulling it from all these different places, it's kind of hard to really nail down what they got. Right.
I don't think those are horrible numbers.
Not for your I don't think for your debut show on a shitty time slot, really.
Yeah.
I think I have one more note. Yep. I got one more thing, and I think it's similar to what we were just talking about, really. But it was said that the third week grind was getting to people because the morale, because of the strong TV reviews, has uplifted everyone. People who were unhappy about the company have done a 180. It really shows how important the look of the product is nowadays, as it's the same guys, but in Orlando, they look like stars rather than independent wrestlers.
Right.
So, pretty interesting stuff. So that's all I got for notes. I just got Explosion, Bob, and then we can get into this.
Let's go.
I'm pulling it up. I'm scrolling.
Let's go.
It's in a different Word doc. You want to know what happened back in 2000? Bullshit. Okay, so Explosion number 84. It was taped on the same day as the second anniversary show, Bob, Pay-Per-View 100 on June 23rd, 2004. And it aired on June 26th, 2004, and it featured the following 3 matches. Chris Sabin in primetime defeated Kid Crazy and Michael Adrian. Then Team Canada's Bobby Roode, Eric Young, and Petey Williams defeated Danny Daniels, Nate Webb, and Ryan Boz. And then in the main event, Sabu defeated Lone Star.
Well, nice to see an invasion of IWA Mid-South guys there with Danny Daniels and Ryan Boz and whoever the other guy was.
Pretty exciting stuff.
If only we could watch
it. If only we could watch it. But Bob, that's all I got, man. I'm freaking ready. 2 years. This is, Bob, our 100th. Technically, guys, this is our 99th pay-per-view we watched because Bob made us skip pay-per-view 12 back in 2002.
We're not watching a fucking recap bullshit.
However, we watched 100 shows, baby. Kind of.
Yeah, we're here.
Especially if you count Impact.
Oh, yeah. We're over on
freaking 100.
I mean,
let's go.
This is episode 104. So
right, and that's not even counting the bonus episodes, guys.
Right,
check them out in the archive. WWA, I miss it.
Okay, bullshit. You don't miss
okay.
it.
Okay, no, I don't. I'm actually really, really glad we finished that and never have to watch it again.
Yeah, exactly.
It was brutal. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, it is time to get into the second anniversary show. The runtime for this is 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 22 seconds. June 23rd, 2004. If you want to watch along, head over to your Impact Plus app, or, as I always say, maybe it's in your own personal collection. I don't know. I'm going to count down from 3. And when I say play, that's when you're going to want to press the play button if you are watching along with us, or if you don't want to watch and you just want to hear us react to it, and then maybe you'll go back and watch what maybe we liked and didn't like, then you can just listen. So here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Here we frickin' go, Bob. 2-year anniversary. I just got delivered this. I don't know what it is.
It was like chicken and rice.
Yeah, there's some other stuff in it. I don't really know.
You know, you're lucky you get to eat because I woke up from my nap. I had to hop on here real quick. I couldn't make any cheese ravioli or nothing. So for the next 2 hours, I gotta just sit here as you stuff your face.
What?
And I carry the show.
Why don't you go grab something right now during this intro package?
No, I'd have to make it.
Okay, it doesn't take that long to make that.
It takes a minute to make
5 seconds.
I gotta boil the water. I gotta put it in.
Okay, so what you do?
Wait, and then I gotta.
You go put the water on right now. In 10 minutes, it'll be boiling. You throw it in. You come sit back down. In 10 more minutes, the ravioli's done. Not even. Ravioli takes like 3 minutes.
I am a professional.
Oh, here we go.
And I'm gonna watch this show. I'm gonna focus and watch this show. Do I also have a Nitro from 1999 on my TV screen? Sure. And is Barry Windham wearing shorts? Yeah, he is. And I am living for that on that episode of Nitro.
I gotta say, in this intro, like this highlight package here, we're seeing a lot of segments of matches that don't mean nothing to us for the show. Like the Ultimate Humiliation match. We just saw the Abyss Eric Watts thing, which surprisingly is not taking place on this show.
Yeah,
I'm actually kind of like shocked that they're not doing that here. I mean, if you think about it, that storyline's been going on for like almost a year, I feel like. If you think about when Watts and Eric Watts got together,
right.
That's what I mean. But this theme, guys, if you don't know this theme song, well, you listen to it in the beginning of episodes, but it gets me freaking pumped, man.
Are you ready?
No, that's not it.
They still had Sandman in there?
Dude, they got CM Punk in it. Hey, Bob. Here we go. Happy anniversary. SavingSection.com. Always there. Buffalo wants to see some TNA. That's right. Let's go, Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Okay, so Bob, how many people do you think are live at the TNA Asylum in Nashville, Tennessee?
I'm gonna say 1,100.
No, you're close.
1,150.
No, more than that.
1,250.
1,250, a near sellout, of course, besides paper. America's Most Wanted back on top. That's right, guys. We're starting with the NWA Tag Team title match. We're going right into it. A natural distraction and the experience versus unfamiliarity.
Dallas tried real hard not to fumble that word.
How'd you know?
Yeah, I could
see, because I'm gonna mess it up.
You almost either changed the word or just were about to bail on it.
Because I knew it, midway through, I was like, I'm gonna mess this up.
I would have done the same thing if I was reading it.
Here comes Nasawa.
I would have just said unknown.
I feel like every time Nasawa comes on our screen, he looks different. Hold on a second. Sarah Lee, Corsica Joe, Mickey Doyle, Larry Zbyszko, and Harley Race are all have a seat ringside. Who is Mickey Doyle? See, you can make fun of me now, because who the fuck is Mickey Doyle?
Were they all judges or something?
No, I think they're just honoring the legends. But they're just sitting.
Yeah, Sarah Lee, the girl that's been like tormented more times than I can remember.
I gotta say, Sarah Lee's one of my favorites from the Asylum years here. The Ticket Lady is like an old wrestler who like can also beat Kid Kash out. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, Wildcat and America's Most Wanted coming out with American flags because they don't have their jackets, so now they're wearing those.
Because of the Naturals. Can't forget that. I have, I think, only one indie note.
Really?
Well, I'll say two things. I mean, Nasawa, he's been wrestling for All Japan Pro Wrestling, and he's been teaming and wrestling guys that, quite frankly, I don't know how to pronounce their names. So
do it so you can bail on the names.
I'm bailing on it in general. And then we got Miyamoto. Okay, now this is an interesting one. So on June 19th, just 4 days before this show, and you're right, Nasawa does look different.
Which is after he's just on Impact, so that's after the Impact taping.
Right. Miyamoto went by the name of the Great Kazushi.
Yeah,
and then
here's
a name we haven't heard in a while. He lost to Quiet Storm for USA Pro Meltdown, turning up the heat in New York City.
You're telling me this dude flew in from Japan to lose to Quiet Storm?
Yeah. And then I clicked on that USA Pro show.
Okay.
And the amount of matches on this show is insane. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 21 matches.
What?
There's 21 matches. And I might have this show on DVD.
You would, man.
I think I might. If it was released on DVD, I might have bought it. But yeah, dude, that's insane. The main event of that show is Al Snow and D'Lo Brown. I wonder if I've reviewed it already. Because that's something I would have done, like an idiot.
Do you like that Andrew Thomas is wearing like an old school long sleeve rough shirt with a bow tie?
What is up with that?
I don't know, but when he held up the title, I was like, what in the fuck?
Is it because it's like NWA Day or something?
Yeah, I kind of think that's what's going on. Okay, guys, nothing's happened. There's a headlock, and then James Storm tagged out.
I did review that show already.
Well, that one we have talked about before?
No. This is from June 19th. We haven't talked about USA Pro June 19th yet.
Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, Nasawa's in now with Chris Harris.
In my review, I wrote that Miyamoto felt like a knockoff Tajiri.
Oh, okay.
Is that even accurate? I don't even know.
It did at the time, Bob. Ooh, Nasawa with a nice little shiny wizard. The only thing that sucks about this is your 2 anniversary show, and 2 guys who really haven't been here very much, or especially as a tag team, are getting a shot at the titles for no reason.
Well, yeah. I guess so. I mean,
we could have done something we could have worked up with even honestly Pat Kenny and Sonny Siaki deserve a tag team title shot more than these guys. They're not on the show.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much, but I think that it's a good idea to hold off on doing the naturals in AMW.
Yeah, we can hold off on that one a little bit, especially because once again, this didn't seem like a huge. This show doesn't feel like a big deal to me, which sucks, but it just doesn't.
Right, but then you also have to have some selling points for future shows, because if let's say next week it's naturals in AMW, I'll be okay, that has a build, and I'm interested in that match.
I bet you that we get the naturals and America's Most Wanted on Impact before we do on a pay-per-view. Didn't say I agree with that.
I don't know if that's going to be the case. James Storm has been getting double teamed ever since Miyamoto did a slingshot crossbody to the floor a few moments ago. Now Nasawa looks like he's gouging his eyes where he was. Throat thrust.
That's right.
Nasawa kind of has mannerisms of Tajiri too, though.
Well, the thing that's funny is they both have pants that look like Tajiri pants.
That's also true. Did Tajiri ever wrestle in TNA or no?
I don't think so.
Was he ever Bound for Glory when they were in Japan?
Oh, I think you're right about that, actually. No, you are right. I'm gonna look it up, but
how is it that I know more than a diehard lifelong TNA fan?
Diehard lifelong.
Well, yeah. TNA's been around for 20
it doesn't
years.
Really count.
You're more than 20 years old, so you're a lifelong TNA fan.
Oh shit, he was even on Impact. I knew this because I saw these matches.
He was on Impact too? Wow.
In 2014, which is the same year of Bound for Glory 2014, where he teamed with Muda to take on James Storm and the Great Sonata in Japan.
Nasawa and Miyamoto really keeping the advantage here. Nasawa did a seated dropkick, and now Miyamoto is back in there.
Yeah, I don't think they are actually. They're not having a bad showing here. I think they look pretty good. For guys who I just said I don't think really deserve a tag team title match, it's not going so bad yet.
I mean, have they even really won a tag team match?
No, they've never been a tag team. On TNA, at least.
Chris Harris is tagged in. Looks like he's got a new tan.
Yeah, he definitely was just in the tanning bed.
And I say that because his sides are pale. Just like Jay Freddy.
He is pretty bad at the tan.
Yeah. You got to raise your arms. Don't be just in that bed. It's not going to work all the way. Full Nelson slam on Miyamoto here by Chris Harris. Nasawa's up though. Watch out.
Why did they just switch that camera angle? That was so dumb.
Keith in the truck. You're fucking up, man.
Keith, what was that? You know what? Keith is probably off tonight. Nasawa, power slam by James Storm.
Could that be it? 1, 2. No, Miyamoto there to break it up. Yeah, I don't even know if he's legal either. Good call.
I think
Wait,
it's
Chris Harris
and Nasawa, I think, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, super kick by James Storm on Nasawa. Because even look how they're setting this up. I feel like Nasawa is definitely the legal man. Are we gonna see the death sentence? Down West beat me to it. I was just gonna say we haven't seen this in wicked long, and there it is.
Oh,
Oh, wait a second. James Storm maybe is the legal guy. Well, we don't know because he just got the pin.
it doesn't matter.
Whatever. Ride him, cowboy. That's the sign of the crowd.
As long as you get the result that was on the whiteboard, it don't matter.
StableWars.com. Oh shit! Oh my god, Miyamoto has fucking little nunchucks. Look at him.
What is that about? Even Chris Harris is like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, he's like, we didn't even get to celebrate.
Oh. Are the Naturals going to come out, you think?
Yep. There they are.
I knew it.
Oh,
With
shit.
chairs, no less.
In the ring gear or the entrance gear.
Oh, fuck! Chase Stevens just destroyed James Storm with a chair shot over the head. That's not PG. What the hell? Fox Sports Net executives, you need to pull Impact from the TV right now. What are they doing?
What is that? Lipstick?
Is he putting lipstick on Chris Harris? Oh, that's funny.
Why? Why are they doing that?
Probably because like they're pretty boys. But then like the Naturals are pretty boys.
So that's like is that why they're doing it? Is that like their lipstick? Look, he's drawn on his face.
No, it's not their lipstick.
Why
I think they're trying to make them like sissies or something.
I guess.
I kind of like that.
Well, you like this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see who's a pretty boy now? He's
Yeah.
yelling it. I don't know if I love that. I don't mind the attack. The makeup thing's like weird to me. Like why are we doing makeup?
They could have got it from like Tracy Brooks or something.
Yeah, but that would make sense if maybe she was their manager.
I mean, she's a heel.
Look at all the referees.
Can I borrow your lipstick, Tracy? And she's like, sure. What are you gonna do?
Sure.
And
Who's that
gonna
guy?
I'm gonna rub it in Chris Harris's face.
Oh, that's just I thought that was like a fake Don Harris. I was like, why is he so big? Dallas and Kid Kash here backstage. Wait, is he gonna say, hey, my fucking leg is broke? Oh! He just did. The leg has had him pulled from the X Division title match.
Oh.
It's quite a blow for a man who said he wanted gold. Talk about 15-year history of injuring himself and still continued. It's just another day. It doesn't matter that it's broke. Something about that favoritism about AJ Styles. Let me tell you something, NWA. They might be protecting you from yourself because you got a broken leg. Wow, dude, he's really... This is my protection. He slaps Dallas, who I think got scared.
You think he got scared from that?
I feel like he jumped a little because Kid Kash slapped him wicked fucking hard. As anyone would.
That's true. Even if I knew it was coming, I'd still fucking flinch.
That's what I mean.
Oh my god! You know what? I'm sure there's a video package coming up after this promo, so I'll tell my story after.
Okay. Patience running very thin.
It was time.
Oh, it's time. Sorry. You still think he's gonna come for the belt? Maybe even tonight still.
Not with a broken fibula.
I bet you it's like, wait, whoever the opponent is, it doesn't matter. He's not Kid Kash. It must be like a fracture, not like a full break or something, because there's no way he'd be walking on it.
No way. Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think he's going to be out as long as you were maybe predicting. Wait, what is this? 2074.
June 26, 2074.
Happy anniversary, TNA.
I mean, that voice is obvious as to who it is.
Yeah, you can tell their voices.
Holy shit.
They're trying to like
muffle
it. It's like this old guy looking at a picture of Styles as champion. See you in the future. Whoa, dude. And now we're going into the stretcher match thing, so go ahead and tell your story.
So speaking of like flinching or whatever, so I went to the eye doctor or whatever a week ago. And I don't know if when you go to the eye doctor that, they blow air in your eye. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, they tell you, hey, we're going to blow air in your eye. And it's like, okay, I'm ready for it. And they fucking do it. And I jump. Right. Like, real bad, I jump after it happens. And like the girl laughed at me. And then she did the other eye. And I knew it was coming. And I felt my eye not wanting to open. It's like, no, I don't want to do that.
It's funny you say that.
Did it again, and I fucking jumped.
When I just did it, I obviously know it's coming. I've been to the eye doctor so many times, right? And they're like, "Oh, it's just gonna blow air." I was like, "Yeah, I know," but like knowing it like tenses me up, and you're like trying to hold it open, and you're like, and then like they do it. Well, essentially, it's like testing the pressure in your eye and shit like that. And they're like, "Yeah, so it was kind of high. So if it like happens again, we might have to like test you for glaucoma." And I was like, "That's probably because I fucking knew you were about to blow 3 poofs of air in my eye."
Right.
It's gonna be old news now, but Impact just put out a voting thing. You vote like the most influential people in the company's history, and they have like different sections, like knockouts, X Division, and then like male wrestlers or something like that. Oh, and tag teams. And Trinity is on the list.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I voted for Trinity.
And where is this poll at?
It's on their website. They posted on Twitter. I shared it on our page as well.
There's no indie notes for this match, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise at this
Yep.
point.
Desire Trinity, first ever lady stretcher match. And of course, Trinity targeting the back of Desire. Because it was broken, if you guys didn't know.
And I wonder why.
I don't know, dude. I was just thinking about that. I think Don West should be the ref in this match after what happened at the park.
Special referee. I know the intensity that these women have because I fell down. I fell down a fucking hill. Okay,
Twice.
So I misunderstood what you were talking about. There's like 4 different categories, and there's a bunch of women in the category.
They have their own category.
Right. So that would make sense.
And you can pick up. I know, but like.
Oh, you can choose up to 5?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Who would you pick of the knockouts? We're watching a women's match.
It's right. It's right in front of my face here. Well, Gail Kim.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep. I picked Gail Kim.
Mickey James, probably.
Oh, that makes sense, but I didn't pick her.
I mean, up to 5. Awesome Kong.
I picked Kong. Trinity gets clotheslined outside of the ring by Desire.
I mean, I think Trinity could. I mean, she was like the first one.
Well, I believe. Oh, they're talking about the "See You in the Future" video. In the years to come, someone's coming.
I'm sure you picked Gianna Perazzo too, didn't you?
You know, I'm trying to remember. I might have at that point because then that was the last one. I didn't know you could pick 5 at first. I didn't realize. But see, I was trying to think about not who my favorites are, but instead like who really. I might have. I can't remember. I might have put Tracy on there. Because like Tracy and Trinity are 2 of like the first like really big like women character like wrestlers. So
if they give me 5 choices, I'm gonna take all 5 choices.
Oh yeah, you have to.
So I'm gonna.
Oh, look at this.
Throughout the show.
Desire is being put on the stretcher with the help of the black shirt security.
Yeah, why is security helping her win the match?
I don't know, but they're fighting on top of the stretcher right now, which seems very dangerous. Well, they both fell off. Look at them put the sheet back on the little thing. The heck? No. Then there's like the tag teams and stuff like that. There's some good choices, man. We're fighting up near the top of the stage here. They're just kind of kicking each other in the butt. Desire throws Trinity down the ramp. Desire is not holding back at all.
Not holding back. Not in the slightest. All right, now I'm on X Division. AJ Styles.
Yep.
Sabin.
I don't know if I picked Sabin. Oh, you know what? I did for... Oh, shit. I didn't pick Jerry Lynn. I should have.
You didn't pick Jerry Lynn?
I didn't. I picked Samoa Joe.
I picked Samoa Joe as well. I think I'm going to go Amazing Red.
Oh, that makes sense, too. I picked Daniels.
Daniels, maybe? Yeah.
No, you're right, though. Jerry Lynn, Amazing Red. I mean, how can you not? Oh, I picked Low-Key as well for that one.
Fuck Low-Key. Yeah, I'm going Amazing Red. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Oh, Trinity, you know, kind of threw her to the stairs.
That had the biggest impact in Impact history.
I didn't pick them.
You didn't pick America's Most Wanted?
Wait, maybe I did because after there's 5. I don't know if I did. I might have picked Beer Money over them.
You can pick up to 5.
Well, I did Triple X, Motor City Machine Guns,
Beer Money.
Beer Money.
So who would be my 5th? I mean, Team 3D, no. Come on.
No.
Party Boys, no.
Nope, I didn't do that either.
I think out of Generation Me, they were there for a year.
No, I didn't pick them either. No.
I think I might go Homicide and Hernandez.
Oh, yes. That I did LAX. I did do LAX. I'm pulling the list back up.
Male wrestler had the biggest impact in his Impact history.
Okay, they're like throwing the... Trinity is on the stretcher. Desire pushed it into the guardrail.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, AJ... I did AJ for the... You're just at the guys now, just for singles, guys?
Yeah.
I did AJ Styles, Christian Cage, Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, and I might have picked Jeff Hardy. Because when you think about like game-changing people who were like got signed and stuff, I kind of think those are like some of the top.
So what I'm going to do is Trinity just speared.
They're fighting in the crowd.
Yeah. So my 5, I'm going to go AJ, Christian Cage, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, and Sting.
And who was the last one?
Sting.
Oh, shit, dude. See, I should have done that too. There's like too many to just pick 5.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones in that.
The stretcher's in the crowd with the women, which is kind of funny. Because isn't the point you have to bring it up the ramp? Oh, Trinity's setting up a fucking table. We're over near the Raven's Nest area.
Oh, my back.
That's right. So she's getting the table set up, dude. So someone's screwed.
Okay, security here are not stabilizing her very well at all.
They're trying.
They're just throwing her around. This is ridiculous. Oh, no, Trinity, she's not done. Oh, guess what? There just happens to be a table right there.
She just set that up, Bob.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, I mean, it was still just there. Oh, no. I have a really bad feeling about this. Also, they put her on the stretcher, and then we're going to take her out the door like they were done with her. She's done. And Trinity said no. Trinity is climbing up to the Raven's Nest area.
What if that was how she was, like, written off TV?
Well, that would suck. I'm really nervous about what Trinity's about to do. Okay, she's not turning around, so she's not going to fucking moonsault like I was afraid of. Oh, shit. Oh. She went for, like, a leg drop and Desire moved. So she just took a fucking butt bump through a table on concrete.
Her tailbone's got to be sore after that.
Oh, yeah. Matt Hardy will tell you, do not do that.
Oh, he stopped doing it.
Yeah, he did. He pulls it out very rarely these days. Why are they helping put her on the stretcher? I don't like that.
I don't know. All I know, though, is whenever Matt Hardy stopped doing like the light drop or whatever, you could tell the crowd was like deflated about it. Like, we don't want to see a fucking
Because he goes up like, oh, and then he does like a fucking.
Yeah, barely jumps up.
Oh, wait a second, Bob. We're going outside the asylum now. You might have to bring her right to an ambulance. Yep, you do, because there's the ambulance. Trinity's still on it. Who's in there?
The Undertaker.
It's Mercedes Martinez. Watch.
Open the door, lady. Hey!
Oh,
Big
shit.
Vito.
We just talked about the fact that...
You're a nobody.
What did they just call him on commentary?
Big Vito.
Vito. Okay. From Staten Island. That's right. Is he aligned with the NYC? We talked about this rumor, Bob. It's confirmed. Here he is.
She's knocked out from an ambulance door right to the face. I guess that will do it.
Yeah, I mean...
They have her on the wrong way.
Wow, and she's
Oh my
she's
God.
on it backwards.
She's essentially upside down.
You answered
Are
to
they
me.
fixing her?
Yes, they just did.
Oh God.
Because there's a real fucking EMT there who's like, guys.
Yes, I'll lose my job. Put her in there the wrong way.
Vito was like
This is
pissed.
the
Let's go,
longest-
fellas.
The longest stretcher, like.
Well, yeah, just
setup
put her
ever.
in. Put her in there already, exactly. Once the door's shut, Trinity wins. So this is annoying because the people are in the way.
That's it. Trinity wins thanks to Big Vito making his Impact debut.
Okay, so I actually thought that was not a bad stretcher match.
Yeah, but like, why is Vito in the back of the ambulance? Does he know that Trinity's gonna suck and then he's just gonna whack the door open?
Well, you got to think about it this way. Look, Vince Russo, he's all taped up. He's got a broken nose, black eye. Look at this TNA. Is this his office with a plant and stuff? This is new.
It might be.
Oh. Wait. If the guitar is used in the match, there's a disqualification, and of course, NWA rules. He'd lose the title. I did forget he mentioned that.
Yeah, he did. But now,
I-
is this a similar situation where he named like 4 dudes that couldn't get involved, but he didn't name Jeff Jarrett? So it's like, oh, I didn't use a guitar, but I used this fucking baseball bat. So
I don't think he said something like that, but on a DQ that changes. So that eliminates any other weapons.
Oh, that's true.
Wait, rumors are running rampant. Gotta ask you, as the DOA. Who is AJ Styles' opponent tonight? Scott, I gotta tell you something. I'm focused on the NWA title. So don't fucking know.
You know who I would do?
Who's that?
D'Lo Brown.
I mean, honestly though,
I want to win some gold. Sorry, AJ. It's not the world title, but it's June 23rd, 2074. Who is this guy?
it's getting shorter by the day. Happy anniversary, TNA. Okay, it's the same exact video, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it sure does look great. Are we gonna say who we think it is? Like, obviously, the voice is a dead giveaway for watching a while.
Nah, let's hold it.
Okay. See you in the future.
See you in the future.
What if it was that old guy?
No, it's that old guy, but he comes out and he rips it off like Eric Bischoff, and it's like actually the guy underneath the old man face.
Yeah. It's me, Frankie Kazarian. That'd be good. Oh. So that means we're going to get Jerry Lynn and Scott D'Amore.
Oh, that's right. If you guys are following along, we're at 31 minutes and 47 seconds.
I mean, not a bad first 40 minutes, really.
No. We got a debut, stretcher match, tag team title match.
I mean, the debut was good.
I like it. I like how that happened.
Yeah.
Well, and I was gonna say it before Russo talked, but him being in the ambulance, he could have just helped open it up for Trinity if she happened to be the one winning. So he could have just been hiding.
I didn't realize that Scott D'Amore had wrestled in 2021.
I think I saw that recently too.
He teamed up with Beastman and Josh Alexander, losing to the Good Brothers and Tim Storm.
Like, why? Why did he do that?
Texoma Pro 2. Interesting.
There's no way he did much in that match.
I doubt it.
Well, what about indie notes for Coach Scott D'Amore, Bob?
Well, he doesn't have any. His last actual match, according to Cage Match around this time, was on July 24th, 2003. And then before that, he had wrestled on the WWA tour on December
Holy
5th,
shit.
2002.
Don't bring back those memories, guys.
So he has cut down on his wrestling. So
Well, here he is. He's the coach.
Jerry Lynn has just won. And that was on June 19th, where he competed in a Falls Count Anywhere 3-way match for the 3PW Heavyweight Championship, which saw Joey Matthews retain the championship over AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn.
Wow. Go, Jerry Lynn, go.
That's all there is for that match.
Oh my, he's getting in a fight with someone in the crowd.
Of course he is. Because he's a heel, baby. I can't even read that. They wrote it in fucking pencil.
It says Porky, Porky, Porky.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
They just said the same thing in commentary. Like, oh, I'm trying to read it, but I can't.
Yeah.
Wait, Tennessee Titan? Oh. So there are Tennessee Titans ringside for the show.
That guy looked like chubby Matt Morgan.
He really did. Jerry Lynn coming out to the Born and Raised in the USA instrumental version.
What is up with that? Why are we reverting back to that?
Born and raised in the USA.
I'm Jerry Lynn, yeah.
Because it's a good song?
I guess. What a coward. This guy is such a coward.
This should be good. Bob, our third match, we're just over the half-hour mark out of 6 matches. Are we going to see some 45-minute bangers tonight or what?
I mean, I feel like whoever AJ is wrestling is going to be getting a substantially long segment. And that's how they fill this time. Because the pace of the show, I mean, unless Ron and Jeff are going to go a half hour, I mean, I don't know how they're going to fill the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Look at D'Amore. He looks terrified. His hair's sticking up.
Well, I'd be terrified. He's not a wrestler anymore. Now he's wrestling a wrestler. Oh, Raven's tribute tonight for Iron Sheik.
Oh, shit. Yeah, dude.
Fuck. You forgot.
Oh, I did forget about that.
I totally forgot about that.
That's kind of... Look at Scott D'Amore.
Here's the thing, though. Scott D'Amore is not in horrible shape.
I know. I just think the way he's standing was wicked funny.
Yeah, but people are calling him Porky. I mean, yeah, he's a thick guy, but it looks like a healthy thick.
I know. We could call Bob Porky. He's just tall.
Okay. You know what, man?
What?
That's just rude. And now I'm getting bullied. This is bullshit.
I said you're tall.
It's unbelievable.
Should I call you Giraffe Boy?
Should I call it? Hey, where's your horse and buggy, you fucking Amish guy? Is your beard? Jerk.
Wait, he wants a DQ because of the closed fist by Jerry Lynn. He just pushed Rudy Charles.
NWA rules. That should be the case. D'Amore should win. What a coward! Get him tomorrow. See, if this match goes a while, it will annoy me because he's a manager on Impact.
Well, right.
TNA TV.
I was thinking it has to be like less than 5 minutes.
Well, judging by the stalling that we've already encountered here, I feel like it's going to go over that. D'Amore with a forearm because the referee prevented Lynn from delivering a closed fist again. Dallas, you never told us what your meal was. You just showed me a plate and you said, I don't know what's in here.
I honestly don't know what it's called. Hold on. It is a spring roll rice bowl with crispy wontons. It was supposed to have pulled pork, but we used chicken because they sent us the wrong ingredients. It's a meal box. Tasted just fine with chicken.
Is it HelloFresh?
No, it is Home Chef.
Home Chef.
Not a sponsor.
Not an ad. Is Dusty Rhodes going to be here? I don't know, man. Getting hit with a guitar, you're probably out for at least a week.
Is he going to be here? I don't know.
Oh,
you like this TNA?
This match is boring.
Get in the ring. This is already way too long. He's just showing us that he has shown Team Canada how to be premier athletes.
No, he's showing how to stall.
Look at this camera angle.
What if Don just turned around and looked at the camera?
I was like, what the hell are you doing there?
Hey.
Hey, yo.
I don't trust people behind me.
I don't blame him after freaking Stephanie Frankenstein or whatever.
What did she do?
Stand behind him. Remember? She was just literally standing there. Scott D'Amore using his weight to his advantage. Jesus. The last thing he wants to do is complete the top bar. Okay, it's just a headlock. Jerry Lynn's trying to break out of it. I don't even know what to say. He throws him against the rope. Jerry Lynn goes down. Scott D'Amore jumps over, goes over the rope. Leapfrog. And back body drop to coach Scott D'Amore by Jerry Lynn. One of the freaking pioneers of the X Division that I did not add in my top 5.
Typical.
I know, what a bad person I am. I just want everyone to know, I've been recording this podcast for about 2 months now with this Rick Santel card sitting next to me. Bob's favorite black shirt security.
Yeah, Rick Santel, baby.
Wait, look what else I have next to me, Bob. That's right.
Did you ever get that Goldilocks or no?
No, I did not. If anyone has any TNA Pacific 2004 trading cards, I believe it's number 70, 73 or 74. It's a Goldilocks card with a gold border around it. DM us. I'll pay you. Just send us a DM. At Cross the Line TNA, please, on Twitter. I need to complete the base set. Then I can try to get some of the other stuff to try to complete it, but...
Well, I hope that you never find it. That way your collection just sits there incomplete.
I'll be honest. I'll be lucky if I do find it. I probably shouldn't have spent the money to get those like I did, but... well. I also think I had more of the base cards than I thought I had when I bought them. Oh my god, he's rubbing.
I don't have. Oh, you know what? I do actually have some. I have a few wrestling cards.
Do you have TNA ones?
I actually have the Goldilocks you're looking for.
Oh.
Could you imagine if I actually did?
That'd be nuts.
No, I have a bunch of like Randy Savages. Like, there's a buddy at work that like found a couple cards, and he's like, "Bob, I figured you'd like these."
So wow.
Like, oh, okay.
That's really nice of him.
Yeah. Guess I'm just likable. This match fucking blows.
It just sucks that this is the position that Jerry Lynn is on the card right now.
I thought that at least 6 minutes had gone by, and as it turns out, 2 minutes had gone by. So
Stretching Jerry Lynn's face across the middle rope, or bottom rope, it looked like, actually. Yeah, I don't know.
if only I had my cheese ravioli.
But this would have been a really great match. You could have made them.
I really could have. It's all right. The show's almost over. There's only an hour and 11 minutes left in the show. In 22 seconds. It's fine.
That's a good point. Jerry Lynn, couple elbows. Forearm, elbow, same thing.
But he got stopped by a jawbreaker because this manager guy sure is a well-known wrestler. He knows how to win matches.
Well, he trains his premier athletes in Team Canada.
Yeah, but I don't think any of the Team Canada guys are nearly as boring as this.
Ooh. Ooh.
You know what? And maybe I would not be so salty if D'Amore would just fucking have Explosion available.
I agree with that. Hashtag we want Explosion. Tag Scott D'Amore. I tagged him. I took a picture of his ass at Rebellion, and I posted on Twitter, and I tagged him, and I said, he came out, but he didn't tell us that it was about Explosion, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, middle rope leg drop to Coach Scott D'Amore, and he doesn't really sell it that good. Kind of just sat down on the apron.
And they flopped down. The crowd doesn't even care about this match. Like, they are totally tuned out.
Nah, dude. Oh, shit. You just fucking hung him over the top. Yeah, dude, they don't care. D'Amore is going to the top rope.
What's he doing?
Oh, my God.
Flying clothesline.
Flying clothesline.
1, 2. No, Jerry Lynn kicks out. This has just been an incredible match.
1, 2. Oh, another 2 count. He goes back again. 1, 2. Oh, and again. 1, 2. He's grinding his forearm on his face. Over the neck, the face.
The referee's probably trying to tell him, D'Amore, hey man, wrap it up.
Wrap it the fuck up. Shadow boxing, dude.
Come on, Jerry. Oh, leg drop. Like I guess you could say a springboard leg drop. He springboard off the middle rope. This match is horrible. And I can't wait for Jerry Lynn to get all the blame in the newsletter.
Jerry Lynn tried to carry D'Amore through the match, but fell flat. D'Amore carried him. Well, this is like so bad because Jerry Lynn's essentially gotten no offense in. I mean, pretty much nothing.
Like literally.
Dropping fucking fists now. The payoff is kicked him in the gut, cradle pile driver, 1, 2, 3. Like, what are we doing?
After this, I know this should not be.
That's what I mean. It should have happened like 5-10 minutes ago at this point. It's probably not actually even been 10 minutes. I'm just exaggerating, but
It fucking felt like it.
it feels like it's been 15. Missing the insecurity. It's like, what is going on?
Like,
there we go. Jerry Lynn hit the bulldog. Here's his comeback.
But this kind of contradicts the story, really, because like D'Amore's been running away from Lynn, and then this whole match he's been dominating it. So is he better than Jerry Lynn?
He might be him. It's kind of hard to tell at this point.
It's weird decisions, I tell you. Trading right hands in the middle of the ring. Kick to the chest by Lynn. Comes off the ropes. Ducks a clothesline. Lynn clotheslines DeMar. What is this? Lynn's got momentum. Swinging neck breaker.
Oh.
Tornado DDT. It took him this long to get any level of offense.
Too long. Here we go. Freaking hit it. Oh my god, dude.
DeMar is too strong.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't go for your, like on a video game, you can't go for your finishing move after 3 moves. Gotta weaken them down a little bit. Uh-oh. The demoralizer.
The demoralizer.
Lynn counters it with the reverse DDT.
What if that's how he just won?
I'm assuming the demoralizer is a TKO. That's what it looked like he was going for. This show has been a demoralizer. Or the match. The match has been a demoralizer. Who is this guy? Is this Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Dream?
No, he calls this the demoralizer. Jerry Lynn is getting his strength back.
Oh, boy. Come on.
Bob, what are we doing?
I don't know. Side Russian leg sweep. But Lynn kicks out again. This is the first time in a long time that a match has felt like it's just dragging.
Right, and Scott D'Amore is just called for a 450, and he's climbing up to the top. Looks like he's about to do a moonsault, though.
He's going to go for the Phoenix Splash.
Holy shit!
He just hit a top rope moonsault.
Okay. The fucking Team Canada coach is doing top rope moonsaults. He really is a good exhibition wrestler. He did say it. Is that what they just said?
Yeah, TNA just said, look at that big load come off the top rope.
Oh, no. He's got the hockey stick with the flag. Rudy Charles catches him, though. Uh-oh. He's trying to take it from him. Oh, there goes the ref, dude. We got a fucking ref bump in this match. Ducks it. Jerry Lynn takes it. Russian leg sweep. Goes for the cover, but the referee's down.
Oh, no. Of course he's down. These referees are fucking punks. You can't handle getting knocked into.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Fuck. He just
Did you
broke
hear
the
it?
hockey stick over his face. Yeah.
Oh.
But Jerry kicks out.
The noise that just made on Jerry Lynn's back was nuts.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Okay, he's got more.
That was the same sound as Kid Kash breaking his fibula, probably.
Goes for the demoralizer. Jerry Lynn slips out. No cradle, roll through. Oh, here we go again.
Kicks him again. Oh, he's got the arms hook. Oh my God, dude! He landed on the top of his head.
Oh my God! Well, Jerry Lynn won.
Oh my God, dude! I've never seen someone on a cradle power driver legitimately land on the top of their head.
Oh man!
I wonder if he slipped a little bit.
He kind of looked like he could have. Look, here it is again. Replay. Watch the head.
Oh my God!
Oh,
holy
man.
shit! That match sucked, but D'Amore took that cradle pile driver like.
Well, the end with between the hit with the flag, the hockey stick, and then like the cradle pile driver, like that was fun, but like yeah, the match sucked. Eric Young is attacking Jerry Lynn. Here comes Chris Sabin. Oh, Sabin with a tornado DDT, springboard tornado DDT.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was really nice. Here's Petey Williams. Shit's about to break down here.
I'm sure Primetime's gonna be coming out, right?
Do you hear the song still playing?
Yeah.
Na 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 na. Primetime. Oh my God! Look at that outfit. Did you get that from Down West?
Yeah. What is that?
But the pants are the same shine as the shirt, and here's Bobby Roode.
That probably means who's the other? Sanjay Dutt, right? Is that the
No, it's Daniels.
Daniels.
Daniels has been injured, right?
Right. So he probably won't be coming out.
Oh,
Who's that?
he's
Oh shit! It
back.
is Daniels. With a what has he got? An umbrella?
Is it the NWA flag like rolled up? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh my God, he just hit Jarrett on accident, I think.
I don't think it is the flag. Is it?
It looks too tightly rolled, but I think it might be.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! It is. Oh wow.
Look at Harley is drinking his little soda, dude. NWA legends are pumped.
You gotta untwirl it. Come on, Dan.
Come on, Cortica Joe, get up.
The NWA flag. It's more important than the U.S. flag.
It is kind of silly if you think about it. Sarah Lee's like, I gotta go sell tickets.
All right, Scott Hudson, what do you want? Yeah, who?
We don't know, but we'll find out
Who's
soon.
gonna wrestle AJ? We need to know. Hopefully, it's not Scott D'Amore.
The NYC, Glenn Birdie, Johnny Swinger. We're not doing it again. You'll lose your job, Glenn. Oh.
It was a leprechaun and Hawaiian Johnny Swinger. Johnny is apparently embraced it.
Look at him. Look at him do the peck move. Look at him. No, Swinger definitely. This is about to be his new gimmick. Remember, Swinger has apparently been going to be around at least another year.
All right, you got signed to
So
it. Yeah,
he's got to do something. If I was a betting man, I have a feeling we're not going to be seeing Glenn Gilberti much longer. I don't think we're going to make it through the end of the year.
I think we'll make it through the weekly pay-per-views.
Yes, I think that's yes.
David Young is coming in here saying that they're making fun of fucking Glenn Gilberti. When David Young is like a mockery.
Do I look like a loser? And the crowd chants, yeah.
Loser. Double or nothing.
Next week. Irish Pat Kenny, Sonny Saki, if we beat you, then we don't have to wear him anymore. So he's going to
Well, then what's the double or nothing?
I don't know. Wait, so if David Young, if you'll get that one win, then you can get a win. And then you won't be a loser. Wait. Okay, they're just going to go off the camera and talk. Okay. Oh, how's he going to get a win? He's not even on the roster, so that's official. Okay, Bob, here again, June 23rd.
Yeah, great. I don't even know what this guy's talking about.
Oh, this one's different. And by different, I mean the audio is different, and it's very hard to hear what they're saying. The fourth and final clue is coming up next. And they said you'll find it in your something, and I missed what the last word was.
What have been the clues?
I guess the videos, they probably have some kind of rhyme. Wait, who is this? Mini Pirov?
Pira? That's what they say, I think.
probably about my height.
I don't have any interest in this either.
And who's his opponent, dude?
Abyss.
Oh, Masquerita Sangrada. One of the most famous minis.
I feel like I've heard this name before.
He's the first mini superstar. What'd you say, Bob?
I feel like I've heard his name before.
Oh, you know who this guy is? Come on.
I mean, no, I don't.
Everyone knows who he is. Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm not even joking. You really don't know who he is?
I've heard the name before.
That guy is not a mini. He's about my height.
Yeah, he's literally not. This is false advertising.
Masquerada is. Okay, Bob, any indie notes?
No. I didn't even bother to look that up.
Oh, get out of here. Pull him up right now.
Dude! They're going to be just like, oh, hey, this guy wrestled this other guy in Mexico, and I don't know how to pronounce
they probably just wrestled each other. We need Piro. Oh, look, they're playing like bullfight, dude. Bob was actually, we were just talking about this last week, I think. You weren't excited because you thought they were going to do comedy, and here they are doing bull races.
Sure
and look
enough.
at him. Look at him. I just threw it on the ref, Mike Posey.
I hate comedy. Yeah, all right. So Sagrada here, he wrestled a bunch of people that I cannot pronounce these names. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah. Okay. So that was fun. And then the other guy, Pierroth. He's actually still wrestling. Can't wait to scroll down and not know how to pronounce any of these names. Yeah. No, not even close. Maybe I'm dyslexic or something. I don't know, but I cannot. These letters are all mumble jumbled, and there you go. He wrestles for CMLL a lot.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Okay, I'm gonna say something controversial.
What?
This match is better than the last one.
Wow.
Because I'm entertained right now, and the other one, I was falling asleep.
Yeah, that other one was brutal. Till the end. This is 100%
Masquerita
a comedy.
Sangrada, I can't believe you're saying you don't know who this is.
I've heard the name.
You've seen him.
From where?
Anywhere, dude. He's absolutely world-renowned. Look at him. Look at him go. Hell yeah. Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna go click through his history and see where else I would have seen him. I mean, I've heard the name.
I feel like I've seen this dude a ton.
2004.
Hurricane Run on the floor.
Okay, so like TNA. Now before this, he had never. It looks like he never wrestled in America.
Wait, look, WWE.
That's after this.
Okay.
2005.
Wait, so this is his first time? Oh, wait, hold on. No, look, there's WWF right there.
Where?
97, 98, 99. WCW, 96.
Who are we talking about?
Masquerita Sangrada.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong name.
Oh, yeah, dude, oh, yeah.
Just clicking on the other guy.
He started to take off his mask.
All right. Wow,
And I mean, I watched enough Mexican stuff that I feel like that also, like it also.
Super Astro. I mean, come on, man. I'd never watched that. What else here?
You're really upsetting me right now.
Oh, Royal Rumble 98. Okay.
Okay, what about?
Probably Royal Rumble 97 too, right? That was in Texas. No, he wasn't on that.
We're still on SmackDown and Velocity in 2006.
What? Did he?
Yeah. And I know you watched those.
I haven't yet.
And I mean, he's very famous, Bob.
I still feel like you're fucking.
Look, dude, Starrcade 96. Wow, I wish I could watch that show, but we haven't even watched 95 yet.
It was a dark match. That was a dark match.
Oh, well.
That doesn't even count.
Nitro, dude. Nitro.
Wow. All right. Well, this is just interesting developments.
I'll be honest though, looking at like through some of his matches here, I'm wondering where I've watched him from before too, but I have.
Rumble
And
98, I've watched that show, so I have seen him before.
I knew it.
So,
I don't want to say that I was right, but I was definitely right.
whatever, dude. I prefer short sleeve Samson.
Short sleeve Samson is a fun guy.
Sagrada is put on the top turnbuckle. Oh, what is he going?
What is this about to be? Oh, a top rope mount
For a Hurricane Rana? What the? What are we doing?
It's a long fall for Masquerita Sangrada, is what Donma says. He's about to just powerbomb him. Come on. Who you fooling? Yep, there we go. Oh, shit.
A running powerbomb.
And he's still wrestling, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, he just had a match April 24th, 2022.
This is a rough part of this second anniversary show, I will tell you.
Once again, we kind of... There's just something about that this doesn't feel like a big show to me.
Yeah.
And like watching it, I'm feeling that more than I was even before.
Yeah.
I mean,
I understand like the marketing here because like Jarrett was like, "Oh, do something different."
Right.
Check all the boxes, but like sometimes the box doesn't have to be checked.
Now, just for fun, well, like nothing really is. I mean, they're having a final match, but can we just really quick run down the first anniversary show? Just as a fun. It's been a year.
Did you pop it up?
I got it up right here.
All right, go ahead.
So June 18th, 2003, the first year anniversary show as Masquerita Sangrada's mask is almost ripped completely off. We had D'Lo Brown, Kazarian, and the Sandman facing off against David Young, Don Harris, and Sonny Siaki. Chris Sabin defended the X Division title against Paul London. Mike Sanders fought New Jack in a semifinals of the Hard 10 tournament. Shark Boy was ringside for New Jack. Jerry Lynn fought Just Incredible. Perry Saturn fought Kenzo Suzuki. That match sucked. Triple X defended the tag team titles against America's Most Wanted. And then in the main event, Jeff Jarrett and Sting fought AJ Styles and Six-Pac.
Holy shit, yeah, I forgot about that.
Did you just see that Masquerita Sangrada humped the back of this other guy and like pushed him across the ring with a hump?
It's really not PG there. Oh, another Andre.
See, I don't mind though that this is like they're doing some silly shit, but then like some of it's like holy shit, like look at that like crazy lucha move. I don't mind the mix.
I just don't care. There's no emotional attachment to this.
Well, okay, so yes, I agree with that, and that's kind of what I was getting at with the guys in the tag team title match. Like maybe if we. This is definitely like a special attraction for the show, like you said. But it's the same idea of like, wait, we've barely seen these guys. In this case, we've never seen these guys.
This should have been on Explosion.
Oh, Masquerita Sangrada gets to win the roll
It's a
through.
Christmas miracle.
Well, I thought his mask was gonna get ripped off, but it didn't.
I'd say for the last half hour, this show has sucked.
Yeah, we're at an hour, 6 minutes, and 17 seconds. Wait a second.
David Young, great.
Wait a second. David Young wants to win. He wants to fight him.
He's gonna lose this guy. If he gets pinned. I swear to God.
Oh shit! David Young's punched him in the head.
The guy isn't going down though. He punched him. He just dropped to a knee and he popped up.
Oh my god! A power slam.
Slams him down. Count for it. The referee won't do it. Posey's like, "Fuck you." Now, now they've had a beef too.
Mm-hmm.
Posey and Young. You shove Posey down. Uh-oh. David Young getting double teamed.
Wait, that he bumped more than Masquerita Sangrada did. He went down on his knees.
Yeah, but then he just held his head and said, "Oh." So I don't know what's worse. Not selling it or selling it like that.
Posey is not counting again. Let me push Posey again.
It's not an official match, so this wouldn't count anyway.
Oh, they're cheering. Oh.
It's D-Ray.
Mm.
I found the ring this week, David Young. Let's go.
Wait, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, Spinebuster. And there it is. Just punching away here on D-Ray.
Yeah, Posey's like pissed. His shirt's untucked. It looks gigantic, and now they're biting his ass. It's exposed, I think. There might be cheekage out. Oh no! Oh yeah, a little bit. Sangrado was pulling his pants down.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's up. Oh my god!
Posey just drop kicked him.
Did you hear the pop of the crowd?
Yeah.
Dude, they just lost their fucking mind.
Oh, they fucking all three of them pinned him with Posey did the fast count.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. They said it was Mike TNA goes, it was 3 losses. Don goes, well, it's only 2 because 2 of them count as a half.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit, dude.
That's fucked up.
Okay.
Jesus.
The segment at the end was funny because of what they've been doing with David Young, and Mike Posey just got like a mega pop for doing a drop kick. And you said before he's not quite wrestling yet, right?
He has wrestled, but it's not
consistent.
It's not consistent yet.
They're showing the highlight package. D'Lo Brown, he wants to be world heavyweight champion. Oh, we're backstage with D'Lo.
He's not in his gear, so he's not fighting styles.
He's wearing his Affliction shirt. It's all white because we're on pay-per-view. Dressing nice because that's what the Fox execs want.
The reason.
Oh, God. The only reason he's back from Japan is put his eyes on the prize. Well, I hate to tell you, but that's not going to happen.
You don't know that.
Dude, he's not getting another title match. There's no way. There's no way. Oh,
Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Now, D'Lo would have saw that coming if he didn't have, like, tinted sunglasses.
Right. Hey, welcome to the Serengeti, bitch. Let's...
You better go wobble your head somewhere.
If you want to be world champion, yeah, you better go wobble your head some more.
That's funny.
Okay, so he's saying he's going to be the next world heavyweight champion. Okay. Dude, Monty Brown, though. X Division Championship match up next.
Here we go. Now, there is literally 44 minutes left in the show. We still haven't gotten Raven's Iron Sheik thing yet.
Correct. But we only have 2 matches left.
Right, so I'm assuming that they'd be doing it after this match as a lead into the main event, probably.
Right, absolutely. So AJ, just phenomenal. Injury costs Kash the title shot. Well, who's the challenger? We don't quite know just yet. We're going to find out very soon, though.
I'm going to say Jason Cross.
Six-Pac making his return here on the 2nd anniversary show.
He could be. You never know. Champion again, the first entrance, because we got to delay the challenger reveal as long as we can. What?
That's phenomenal. This is his new favorite gear, dude. He wears this gear all the time. It's the red gear. From
you got to break it in. You got to break it in.
Well, that's actually a really great point.
You are. I. All right. How long are we going to do a fucking delayed? This guy.
The lights are out. Wait a second. Oh, what's this?
Modest.
Oh, baby.
The crowd doesn't know who it is.
Dude, dead silent. I want to hear the crowd right now. Okay, we got that video again. Driving around. See you in the future. Oh, Jeff Hardy.
Wow.
Yeah, this is crazy.
So unadvertised Jeff Hardy.
Fucking wild.
It's
What?
so ridiculous.
Oh, look at that person had a feeling to the extreme. There's a Jeff Hardy sign right there. Remember, we talked about it on our last episode, the Impact episode. It was a rumor. We did talk about Jeff Hardy's, like, what, 1 or 2 matches since leaving the WWE. So this is like his 3rd match, I believe. I'm sure Bob is going to inform us on everything we need to know.
No, we already know. That was
okay.
it.
Okay.
The Ring of Honor match and the one other one.
Yes, that's right. I couldn't exactly remember. That's why I said it. Someone has a Jeff Hardy action figure. I mean, people came. They knew. But it's kind of fun how...
AJ's Indie Notes is literally the one match that I already talked about with Joey Matthews and Jerry Lynn.
Okay.
3PW.
Okay, so...
Would this qualify as a dream match in 2004?
I'm gonna need a bit of a reference point. What was where was Jeff Hardy standing here, like in 2003 when he wrestled in WWF last? Like, what was he doing? Remind me.
Absolutely nothing. So he had that famous ladder match with Undertaker.
Okay.
July of 2002.
I remember that.
Right.
I was pretty young during this, so this is like why I don't really know.
And I've fairly just recently watched this stretch of stuff. So Jeff Hardy has that match. And you're thinking, this fucking guy is they're gonna fucking go with it, right? Well,
bell rings, by the way.
They don't. He wins the European Championship like the next week.
Oh, really?
And then he just goes down. Just down. He doesn't. There's nothing.
Is it because of personal problems, or is it just because? Okay.
Personal shit. So he gets released in 2003, losing to The Rock, whatever. I want to say he was just jobbing out to people. Like, I remember him losing to Jericho. I think at like No Way Out. And just a random match.
I think because people know who Jeff Hardy is, they know his style. I would argue this is like a pretty big match. Even at this point,
I think it's a big match because people kind of attach Jeff Hardy to that like reckless style, and like AJ, I'm not gonna say has a similar style, but he does like crazy good move, like
high flying and that kind of stuff. So I think to a degree, you could say, especially the way people throw the word dream match around nowadays, I think that this could potentially fall in that category. If I was in the asylum on this day, the lights went out and fucking Jeff Hardy came out, I would have shit my pants.
You would have been like the guy that stormed the stage and tackled Dave Chappelle. You would have tackled Jeff Hardy on the entrance ramp.
But the thing, I think they're just doing some headlocks and some counters like that, just so everyone's aware of what's happening in the match here. But it's crazy because, I mean, this is a big deal. Of course, we don't know details on what's going on just yet. I believe it was noted on last episode that this was going to be a one-off appearance.
Right.
But I think Jeff Hardy showing up, he's a WWE guy and like a pretty damn well-known one. I don't know. I think it's a pretty big deal. Now, let's see what happens in this match, though. This is a title match without any future commitments. There's no way they're going to put the belt on him, but you can't, and you also don't want your face of the company, essentially, the X Division, to lose to the guy coming in. We've talked about that in length recently. But then, like, how does Jeff Hardy lose if he's going to potentially stick around or something? You know, I don't know. We're in a really weird situation.
Kid Kash and Dallas are getting involved.
I feel like they got to, right? That makes sense, especially after the interview we saw.
I think they get involved, and then if you can maybe get more of a commitment out of Jeff Hardy, you have a tag team match built in.
Ooh.
Oh, he wants more chops. Chop him, AJ.
Did he just slap that necklace off of Jeff Hardy?
I don't know, but he kicked his leg pretty good.
I'll tell you what, you needed two things you didn't really care a lot about though to get lifted right back up with a little Jeff Hardy surprise appearance here.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I think this is really exciting.
No, I think it's a great addition.
If it was an advertised appearance.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that really bugs me, because let's say I didn't watch the show, and then I go onto a wrestling news site the next day,
right?
And it's like Jeff Hardy debuts. I'd be like, "Are you what?" Now I understand the whole promotional tactic of like, you got to tune in because you never know what's going to happen,
right?
But how many people do you think would have fucking bought the show if you're like, "Oh, Jeff Hardy's wrestling for the first time in a major promotion in over a year and a half"?
That I can fairly easily watch. Like, you can just order it.
Yeah. Right. I don't have to go get an ROH DVD that I won't get for 6 months.
Exactly. And if you're in the area, they could have sold out or completely filled the Asylum. I mean, we're pretty damn close, don't get me wrong. But you could have got more and been like, hey, we sold, like, it's packed.
Exactly. Jeff Hardy just a few moments ago here did a slingshot crossbody to the floor. Now he's maintained the offense here with some stomps in the corner on the champion. Oh, Styles another overhand chop.
Tosses Styles to the apron. High kick. Styles, springboard, forearm, flying forearm. Sensational springboard move. Andrew Thomas, that means there's going to definitely be some ref bump.
Probably. Doing the slowest count ever. 2 guys down. AJ gets to his feet. He wants to pin this guy. My thing froze for a second. I don't know about yours.
No, mine's looking pretty good still. If you're following along, I'm at 119.55.
Well,
120.
I'm about 5 seconds behind. For some reason, my VLC media thing fucking froze on me.
Oh, that's weird. Well, if you hit the arrow key over.
Let me know when you get to 120.34.
Okay. You got it. Jeff Hardy looks like he's about to climb up onto the top rope. He's potentially calling for a swanton bomb. We're at 25. Hold on. Jeff Hardy up on the top rope. AJ jumps down. 31, 32, 33, 34.
Okay.
Hardy got caught there. He's put up on the top rope. AJ Styles climbing up with him. Hardy using the elbows. Whisper in the wind. Let's see. Oh,
he got him pretty good on the head there with his leg.
Yeah, that was really nice. Anyway, we can get
guys in the truck.
Kate in the truck.
We're never gonna see Whisper in the Wind ever again here in TNA. Can we see a replay, please? We need it.
Wait. Oh no, they missed it.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Today on the replay, they came into the ring and attacked.
Today was screaming, we need to get back live. And Dallas and Kid Kash are attacking Styles. It's caused a disqualification.
Wow.
Jeff Hardy even beat up.
They fucking goofed it. But you know what? I kind of like that to an extent too, because it's not like planned out.
No, I don't know if I hate it either. The only thing that was weird is like, wait, is he pinning him? Because you hear the bell.
Right.
Because they didn't quite say what it was, just they were trying to wait for it to come back. Jeff Hardy has a chair. He's in the ring. Hits Kid Kash, who's walking on his broken leg.
Fucking smash him over the head.
Oh, goes after Dallas. Dallas grabs Hardy in like a choke slam. Is he going to hit it?
He's waiting for somebody.
Styles with a chair from behind hits Dallas.
Oh boy, here we go. Dallas is gonna get a swanton.
Hardy, Swanton on Dallas.
Gotta make sure the fans go home happy.
And then the music plays.
So that's a no
Modest.
contest. Yeah, see, second anniversary.
Nice play.
Dream. TNA's hyping it up as a dream match. Classic.
See, but I like I said, I can kind of see why how it could be.
I mean, I understand. Yeah, I mean, I understand it. I just don't know in 2004, like in 2004, Bob, if I'm like Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles is a dream match for me. I don't know.
Right. I think it doesn't fall in the category of like no one ever wanted to see this. like happens many times when people say a dream match.
Yeah.
It's like really like who do they like indie promoters do it all the time, but
well, I was just gonna nowadays people are like if it's the first time they've ever wrestled.
It's a dream match.
It's like
oh dude, franchise Shane Douglas doing an interview backstage. Or he's trying to find something.
No, this is the Iron Sheik thing. Sabu's there and he's coming? Oh, Sabu, fuck.
Wait, they're saying Raven's not here.
And this is not my doing.
Nevermore, Raven. And it's a picture of the Sheik, and it looks like it's a dummy hung with a rope.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Irish Mickey from the old days. Came here for 2 reasons. To see the Raven tribute to your uncle. So this is the guy, he was sitting with the NWA people, and Tenay mentioned that I think he was trained by the Sheik or something like that.
I think he was.
So they're trying to make it feel more personal, but I don't know if anyone knows who this guy is.
You gotta do the right thing, if you know what I mean.
I love you, brother. And they hug Sabu.
Sabu's looking like he doesn't know who this guy is.
For real. It's like at a family reunion and someone comes up to you. And you're like, oh,
I'm your Uncle Jimmy. It's like, who the fuck is you? Who are you?
Mickey Doyle. That's who that was. I love the view of Mike Tenay and Don West standing in the stage behind him with like the colored lights and stuff to do these like what's going on next week segments. It looks so much better than the crowd.
Yeah.
Which that's where we are right now.
You don't like when there was fans behind them being like, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I hated it, but like this just looks so nice. Like this looks so much more professional. Because I like when they do this and like pitch the next show and stuff. Well, you just kind of recap the show, but 1 week from tonight, next Wednesday, exclusively on pay-per-view, it's finally official. Oh. Okay, Abyss versus Eric Watts next week. If Eric Watts wins, he gets that briefcase full of money, but if he loses, his contract goes to Goldilocks. Oh. D'Lo Brown versus Monty Brown as well. After that confrontation, Sonny Saki and Irish Pat Kenny have accepted double ultimate humiliation. Swinger and Gilberti, if they win, they don't have to look ridiculous anymore. But if they lose, instead of 30 days looking like fools, it's going to be 60 days.
I doubt they go 2 months wearing that. Even if they lose.
Oh. Whoa. AMW versus the Naturals next week. On paper, Bob, that sounded pretty good to me.
What's the main event, though, I wonder? I guess we probably wouldn't know.
Friday. Impact. Check your regional sports.
We probably won't know the main event until
no.
What happens here.
Okay, we're introducing the legends. So that little Sheik segment, that was their tribute.
That was literally it. It was nothing.
It was like a mind game to play with Sabu. There's Sarah Lee, who looks absolutely pissed to be there. There's her tag team partner, Corsica Joe. They moved Mickey Doyle Because next to Corsica Joe is Larry Zbyszko,
Is
who
Mickey
actually
Doyle
stood
not
up.
even there anymore?
No, they moved his chair and everything, dude. It's gone. And there he is. Harley Race, who I'd never thought, like, he's appeared before. Remember, he took a nice, nasty chair shot.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know if we'd ever see him again, so that's kind of interesting, and I think it's kind of cool they brought him back for, like, a little cameo like that.
How could I forget that fucking chair shot?
Dude, do you remember, like, holy fuck, why is Harley Race doing that?
Sometimes that chair shot still echoes in my head. Just random.
It was nasty.
Like, oh, my God. And Sarah will be like, what's wrong? And I'd be like, Harley Race chair shot, 2002. Just fucking went my
Dude, that fucked me up, man. Okay, Bob, our last highlight package here for a main event. We are at 127.49. Which, if you're Bob, let me do it for you, Bob. We have 26 minutes and 24 seconds left.
Right.
And all that means to me is we got 26 minutes left until we get to watch Impact. Woo woo! That's right, guys. 2 days from today, on Saturday, we drop our next Impact episode. Hope you enjoy the pay-per-views while they last.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be doing this for a while. Guys, it's
pay-per-views.
Pay-per-views are not over just yet.
We still got about like two months worth. Just over 2 months worth.
No, we don't know that. There's no end in sight. We have no idea.
Maybe 2 months worth.
Maybe 2 months.
Maybe more. I was going to say something. I totally forgot. Oh, so there's like 20. Well, now there's like 25 minutes left in the show. So by the time.
Plus entrances, plus whatever happens after the match.
Yeah, right. So I'm thinking that this match will start like with like 20 or like I'm going to say 19 minutes left in the show. I think there's going to be 6 minutes of just fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Beware. Do you think we're going to see the Elite Guard tonight?
Oh. We will see. Yes, I'm going to say yes, because then 3 Live Crew will get involved ringside and it'll cause chaos like normally happens in these kind of matches.
All right.
Let's look at the tail of the tape. The Truth versus Jeff Jarrett. Look at that picture of Jeff Jarrett.
Those are still from 2000.
What is happening? There we go. Holy shit. King of the Mountain?
Those pictures are definitely from 2002. I love how they have not updated it.
Dude, you can tell. Jarrett's is wicked funny. Can Jarrett handle the truth? That's definitely going to be the title of the episode.
There you go. Perfect.
Use it and lose it.
Well,
actually, it might not be.
Use it and lose it.
Use it and lose it. That's going to be the title.
Yeah. No, the name of the show should be Modest to the Top.
Ooh, that's a good idea. It might just be second anniversary show though, but we'll see.
Wow, lame.
Ron Killings coming out alone. Ron, the Truth Killings. It's the first time they've put his entire name on in a while, at least, if anything.
Well, he's usually just the Truth.
Just the Truth, right?
You better know. You better call somebody. Beware. 3 Live Crew. Respect. 3 Live Crew. Beware.
How do you feel that Ron Killings, like, if you were watching this, would you be like, yeah, this guy's going to keep going for another 18 years at least?
No way. No way. Not on like TV.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean the amount of times that this guy, I don't even know if reinventing himself is the right word because he doesn't really change much.
He just kind of like evolves.
Yeah, right.
Because like, first off, he can still work, and then he does like the comedy stuff, and it's awesome.
Yeah, the comedy he's good at.
These laser lights.
My favorite Ron Killings is when his weapon of choice is a water bottle. And people sell for it. Like they got shot.
Do you remember when he was like smoking cigarettes? And he was like with the Miz and stuff? He was like what is going on? What a bad man. He's smoking cigarettes in the arena.
Cigarettes on TV. How dare you? Impressionable young kids watching that.
Actually, if you think about it, it is kind of crazy they let him do that.
Yeah.
Jarrett, here he comes slowly.
He's if there's any indie notes, I don't think there are. No.
I'd be shocked for these two.
There's nothing. What a shocker. I'm going to be way off on my start time for this because there's still just over 21 minutes left.
Jarrett's not wearing a tight-ass shirt out.
Interesting. This is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance. Who do you think is going to win this, Dallas?
Ron Killings.
You really think Ron Killings is going to win?
No, I don't. But I feel like normally I'd be like, you know what? It's going to be a screwy finish. But we literally just had that. So if you do that twice, it'd be pretty bad.
Right. Especially for the match that you've advertised.
If I know Jarrett well enough, and I'm just going to say Jarrett from what we've been watching, not even future Jarrett, what we've already seen, there's going to be a lot of fuckery going on. Dusty Rhodes is going to show up. You think that he might help Ron Killings win this, and Jarrett will somehow hit Killings with the guitar when the ref's knocked out, and then he'll still win the title. You know what I mean? I feel like I already know how this is going to go.
But if Russo sees him use the guitar, can't he be like, no? I told you can't do that.
Right. He can. And he'll be out here. Russo will be out here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We're going to see Russo, Dusty Rhodes, Conan, BG James, and the Mercenaries. Or the Elite Guard. We're seeing them all in this match. And the crazy thing is that's not like a ridiculous number of interferences in a Jeff Jarrett NWA title match in TNA.
That's right. I mean, half the roster when he fought Raven the first time came out.
I wish I thought about it sooner, Bob. We could literally play bingo right now, man. Are they going to go in the crowd? Are they going to have a double down? Is there going to be a sleeper hold?
Oh, they're absolutely going in the crowd.
Is there going to be sleeper hold? Is he going to hit the stroke? Is he going to use the guitar behind the referee's back? Is he going to use the title behind the referee's back? Will there be more than 5 interferences?
This is like that should be a drinking game. We know what we should do. Maybe starting in 2005, because like on DDT Digest, they have like a drinking game where it's like take a sip, chug it. If like all these things happen, but it's like WCW 2000.
Oh man!
So it's like, hey, go take a shot if Vince Russo says "bro," chug if he says, Yankee or whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We should do that for TNA, like in 2005, where it's like, take a sip if fucking they say guys in the truck and we get a replay.
Oh shit, dude. Oh wait, Rudy Charles going over the rules on the microphone. If anyone uses the guitar, they're automatically DQ'd. And here comes, I think, Vince Russo.
That's definitely Vince Russo's music. Now it just passed the 19 minutes left in the show, so
Wait a second. There's another referee. Mike Posey is going to be planted ringside, it looks like.
Oh, I can't wait for 2 referees to get knocked down.
That's what I mean. Oh, they're checking. Wait. Well, there's a table.
Oh, they're going to find something.
They're looking for a guitar. Because Jarrett did not come out with one.
That's right.
Oh, they found one. It's in a box even. Look, he's pissed. Russo's pissed. He's taking it, though.
Smash the guitar.
What if Vince Russo turned and hit it to Don West?
You're telling me the guitar's been...
Wait, Larry Zbysko's on the microphone. Wait. I had a conversation with Harley. It's not like me and Mr. Ace have been involved in anything devious. So he's basically saying that being under the ring was way too easy.
You think there's more?
So they're thinking that they're saying you guys better look again.
I hope they come back out with like 30 guitars.
I hope it's underneath the announce table and Don West and Mark Tenay are like, we didn't know that was there. Oh my God.
Oh, the referee fell off the ring steps.
Okay, you saw. Wait, you're trying to get a camera under the ring. Uh-oh, wait a second.
What does he got?
Oh, there's another one wrapped up.
Another one.
Okay. This is actually kind of hilarious if they weren't wasting so much time.
Yeah. Damn it. I found my other fucking guitar.
That damn Jeff Jarrett.
Shit.
Wait, look, he's giving it to Larry Zbyszko. Wow, he's a guy you should definitely trust with the guitar.
Wait, is he smashing it? Oh, they're smashing it.
Wait. Oh, they are.
I think Zbyszko took the wait too literally. Like Jarrett was just being a heel. Beat him straight up.
Babyface Vince Russo is still like, I can't get used to it.
It's just weird.
Okay, guys, and bell rings 1 hour, 38 minutes on the dot.
Which was about, I think, 16:20 left in the show.
Jesus.
I remember I said 19 minutes, so they went even fucking longer than that. What?
In the locker.
Tanae just said that Russo would never overturn a referee's decision. I feel like that's foreshadowing something.
Oh. That he'll finally break that promise that he made?
I just think that something controversial is going to happen here.
I think it's going to happen.
Like, oh, Ron won the title, and then, but like he didn't because like he used the guitar or something, and then Russo would be like, I always said Jarrett couldn't use it. I didn't say Ron couldn't use it. Standoff. Now remember, these guys had the rivalry back in 2002. It's been pretty much off and on the entire TNA run.
I think that's kind of cool. I mean, like thinking back till then, it is kind of cool that it has been happening since 2002. Here we are 2 years later.
You would think maybe they would like highlight that even.
Yeah.
Like showing footage of like the title matches and stuff. But
I feel like we are stepping away from showing that old of footage. Maybe I'm looking too far into that.
I don't know.
And I feel like part of that could be, obviously, it looks much better now. We got a different ring, so why not use the new footage?
I don't know, man. I feel like it just adds to the history.
Well, I agree with that.
It adds to the match. It's like, oh, these guys have wrestled. These, this happened, a few years ago, but it was still like between them and.
Oh, wait! That was a really cool fact by Mike Tenay. This is the first ever NWA World Title match in a 6-sided ring.
That's a good trivia question.
That's really cool. And not something I feel like I would have thought of on my own. Like, that feels like a big deal, but that's pretty cool. You can't handle the truth. The crowd is yelling at Jarrett. He's standing on the outside, not doing anything. Here comes the truth after him, chasing him around ringside. Jarrett slips in the ring. Truth gets in the ring, and then Jarrett goes right after him.
That's why I'm the king of the mountain. He's so smart. Hip toss by Ron. Sit out hip toss. Arm drag. Chair goes into the ropes. But he bails to the floor. That's why he's the king of the mountain. He knows when to bail. Yeah, where's he going?
He's near the dancer cage, which now has a big pipe in it. I didn't even notice that before. There's a giant pipe inside of the dancer cage.
Yeah. If only that pipe was there for the stripper pole for lollipop. It could have been.
Well, that's a very thick pipe, but yeah, she could still dance around it.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes the girth is more important than the length.
Not this kind of show, Bob.
Well, it is TNA, so.
Well, that's. Well. Okay, they're trying to count them out, but we know what that's going to lead to.
Let's come on, Jarrett, come on, stop with all the stalling. Just fucking wrestle.
The thing is, like, doing this, it doesn't even feel like he's being like a coward heel to me. It just literally feels like stalling. It's like I don't want to work
like, he
that
just doesn't
much.
want to do it. Drop toe hold by Ron. Is he going to send him to the ropes? Is he going to bail the floor again? Because, like, I'll cry.
Nope, he goes into one of the corners. Hits him in a bunch of them. Leveled them right there. And leg drop.
Hogan leg drop, man. That could be it. 1, 2,
nope.
no, man.
He
This
didn't
is
cup
not
the air, that's why.
WrestleMania 3. He's kicking out. That was 3. That was 3. Ron dumped to the apron. Misses right hand. Jarrett knocks him off. Well, knocks him down on the apron. Waiting.
Oh,
Drop kick, and Ron goes into the guard railing. Are we going to go in the crowd, Dallas?
yeah, we're going in the crowd. Get
Let's
ready.
See. Oh, no, not yet.
Here we go. Here we go. Open it up, baby. Open it up.
Oh, yeah. I think this counts because he's in the crowd with the chair.
That counts. No, that counts. If you were playing bingo, I think he literally stepped past the guardrail into the crowd. Yeah. You get a bingo spot.
Absolutely counts.
Actually, I know exactly when we are going to play bingo. And I know exactly what show it's going to be on.
Victory Road.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. It's literally a perfect time to do it. It's going to be it's longer and like so much is going to happen.
Can't wait.
We'll make a board and we can post it on we can post it so everyone who's listening, you can play bingo with us.
Sends him into the announcer's table, but it does not break. Damn it. Oh no. Right by the legends. Now Dusty, of course, is still not there.
Look, Rudy Charles is like, Corsica Joe, get the fuck out of here. And he can barely walk.
That's weird.
The legends table with the velvety
shit, what is he doing? He's climbing up the metal structure. The lighting grid.
Is that even able to hold a person? Like, is it wobbly? Well, he got stopped very quickly. He's getting hit with a chair and
jabbed him in the ribs. Oh. Get him, Ron. Punch him. Deck him some more.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It's going to be the stroke? Oh, shit. Off the stage through a table. Oh, he didn't go through the table. He just kind of...
You can't pin him on the
cover, bro. Come on. Are we serious?
Jeff would have won. Oh, he's going to settle for a count out?
Look at all the shit underneath the announcer's table. That's a fun view. Fucking a box. There's cords. There's water bottles. They're loaded over there. Killings is trying really hard to crawl to the ring. Was that a 7? 8?
8.
9. Man, that's like... He didn't jump in like a maniac, so I'll accept it.
Yeah.
But why do we always got to be 9? Can't we get in at 8 sometimes?
You know, I will say I've never liked the dramatic, like...
I don't like... I'm going to call it the John Cena, because at 9, dude sprints to the ring and jumps in. And that's how they do it now.
Yeah,
I hate it.
A lot of times.
Jeff Jarrett's got the figure 4 locked in. Killing's got his shoulders up, luckily, just in time.
The determination of John Cena to never give up.
Ugh.
I hate
God.
It. Drives me nuts.
Oh, 3 Live Crew's coming down, apparently, down west just then.
That's not right.
Should be the opposite.
Where are they?
Right there. They're just walking casually. Oh, no.
Oh, he's got a towel, Dallas.
Dude,
come on. The white towel of doom? Don't do it.
Do not end this match with a fucking white towel thrown in the ring.
I swear to God.
Andrew Thomas is trying to tell him to get out of here. Specifically, BG James. They are not telling Conan to leave that we can see.
Well, I feel like I saw other officials run over to Conan.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Posey.
But Conan looks so cool. Why do you want him to leave? Oh. Sit out, Spinebuster. Can we see that again? There's our double down.
Okay, guys, in truck, can we see that again? And then we hear a ring sound. The bell going off.
Oh, for real. Well, that time they asked to see it again and they didn't do it. Right. which is pretty funny. Goes to whips Jarrett into the corner, but nope. Killings reverses it. Pops out, pops over. Oh, nice heel kick. Leg lariat. Oh, he's dancing. He's dancing. I wouldn't call it a leg lariat either. That we can agree on.
A leg lariat is like what Zack Ryder does.
Zack Ryder, yeah. Yeah.
Jarrett into the corner. Ron charges, but he gets rammed into the turnbuckle face first. Oh no. Middle rope stroke. He does a stroke off the stage to the table. Now a middle rope one. Is he going to do it?
Oh, no. Killings is countering it. Bulldog. Oof. We're at 1 hour, 48 minutes, 44 seconds. Killings is going for a cover. 1, 2. Jarrett stuck his arm up in the air.
That signifies a kick out. Oh, that was his finish for a while, wasn't
it? He was using that, I believe, as the finish for a while. But he's just laid out, and Killings is now going to the middle rope.
He's
kind of far away. Yeah. And Jarrett's like getting up. And wait, Killings going for that middle rope axe kick? He went for it, but Jarrett moved.
Missed it. I knew he was going to point to his fucking head.
That was the lie detector he went for.
So smart. Jeff is sat on the top turnbuckle. Ron going to go for his version of a muscle buster.
Is he going to drop him? Oh! He did like a shoulder breaker instead.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. No, Jeff.
Jarrett's kickouts suck, bro. Really Jarrett's kickouts suck.
It lacks a drama. Uh-oh. Where's Jeff going?
Jarrett's almost acting like he might have another guitar. Okay. He got caught.
Yeah, he was. Drop some more.
Oh, shit.
Fucking course. The referee just got backhanded by Ron on the
side. He's got the belt. See, that was a better ref thing, though. That made sense. Oh, my God. He hit Killings in the face with the title.
And then when he threw the belt, it hit Cortico Joe, and he's fucking passed out. Killings kicks out.
What's going to happen next? We got the tape machine rolling.
We'll find out on Impact.
Tune in Friday on Impact on your local sports affiliate. Oh, fuck. Wait,
Rudy just got.
I called that shit, man. I knew it was gonna happen. Take a fucking shot.
But listen, we got Posey still, right? Is he still at ringside?
No, I think him and Andrew Thomas took. Oh my God!
Oh, he had under the ring stops.
This sly little devil, dude.
Son of a bitch.
I was actually thinking about the steps earlier, but like, why? I did not think they would have actually done that.
I wouldn't have thought that they would like lay it underneath,
or it would fit.
Right.
The referee can't see it, so Jarrett.
Like Vince Russo can see this.
Well, Killings blocked it, so we're good.
Yep.
Oh shit! Killings is getting knocked down. Oh, he's kicking Killings in the gut. Killings kicking him in the gut now. Low blow by Killings.
Low blow, he's got it. Oh, he smashed Jarrett over the head with it.
I think
Russo didn't say anything about Ron not being able to use it. 1, 2, 3. Ron Killings has pinned Jeff Jarrett to win the NWA World Title.
Bob.
Dallas.
We don't got a new champ.
This should hold up, man. I feel like Russo said Jarrett couldn't use the guitar. He didn't say anything about Ron.
I think you are right about that, but I just got this really bad gut feeling, so I can't be excited yet.
I think this holds up.
We have a minute 51 seconds left.
What is this? Thomas and Posier out here.
Oh no!
Oh fuck! Russo's coming out.
I knew it, dude. I couldn't get excited just yet.
No, come on. They've never overruled an official's decision. Remember that.
They noted that in commentary. That's a very important note. Conan is carrying around a piece of guitar. Okay, he's talking to Rudy Charles over to the side. And actually, the last time that Killings just won it recently, it was fishy, and they were like, he gets to keep it.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah. Jeff is literally begging him to do the right thing. He introduced the guitar. He was going to cheat to use it. Was that Dusty?
Oh,
there's Dusty.
Boy.
Well, nice of you to show up with a minute left in the show. Under a minute left in the show.
This is Vince. You know, there's a right decision and there's a wrong decision. Unless sometimes the wrong decision is right. Don't make the decision with your head. Make it with your heart. Which means keep it on Killings.
Yeah. I feel like we're not about to find out.
We're going to find out Friday on Impact. Is that what Mike Tenay just said? Oh, no!
Yeah, we are. All right, well, we'll find out on Impact.
Oh.
Dallas, what are you going to give that show? Ladies and gentlemen, anytime Dallas doesn't immediately say thumbs up and he goes, I could be talking him to it.
Listen, I had a lot of fun. But those two bad matches were like really bad.
Yeah. My
gut feeling.
Wait, no. Make it the decision with your heart.
Okay, thumbs up.
Oh my God. I gotta go thumbs down.
Oh, come on, Bob.
Listen, here's my reasoning. Okay. Those two matches.
Yeah, but that was it. That was the only bad thing.
No, listen, wait a minute. Jerry Lynn and D'Amore, that to go fucking 15 minutes, that's brutal. And then Lucha Minis, that's not my thing. Now, the aftermath on both those matches, those were good. Like, I enjoyed that. But the long form matches, no. Then you bring in Jeff Hardy, unadvertised. Right. It ends in a no contest.
Okay, so here's the thing.
And then your main event, it's like, we don't know who won.
No, I agree with all that. So the real thing is, like, you said go with my heart, and that's because I had fun. But, like, I'm not giving it a thumbs down. I don't think it was, like, that bad. So right. I am going to say a thumbs in the middle again for me this week.
All right, yeah. See, I don't do that. I'm not a coward anymore, so I'm going to go thumbs down.
And, in fact, my thumbs in the middle is tilting a little up.
That's ridiculous. You know,
but I agree with everything you just said.
And it doesn't. I mean, it's an anniversary show.
I agree with that too, and I've said that multiple times in the show.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if it's the anniversary show, like you should have had Watts and Abyss on there. I probably would have just done fucking the Naturals and AMW.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna do it the week after, you should have just done it on this show. Make it a big deal, man.
I mean, Vito coming in like that debut was cool. Like I like Vito.
I actually thought that debut was cool, and I also thought Like, I'm curious, like, is he going to be more of like a manager for like Trinity? Because I kind of like that.
I think he's going to be an enforcer for Swinger and Diamond, or Swinger and Gilberti. Which makes me think that next week in that Double or Nothing, that Vito is going to do something to get them out of it.
I think you're onto something.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think you're right.
And then, another thing too, like Raven's fucking memorial to the Sheik was kind of lackluster too.
Well, yes, that was extremely lackluster.
Yeah. So that's why I feel like overall the show is just kind of gets a thumbs down for me.
No, I mean, I get it. We're not always right, but.
Oh, okay.
But hey, next week, we have a bunch of stuff in what's going on. I mean, Watson, Abyss.
Yep. We
got America's Most Wanted and The Naturals. Yep. For the titles. I think it's for the titles, right? Did they say? Then there's...
I would assume it is.
I would assume it is. Then there's Sonny Siaki, Pat Kenny there, facing off against Glenn Gilberti and Swinger with those implications of the double humiliation.
Right.
And I'm saying that I'm not even looking at the card, so this is off the top of my head.
D'Lo and Monty.
Yes, D'Lo and Monty Brown. I mean, that doesn't sound bad. Plus, we have Impact, Bob, in 2 days. So what is going to happen on Impact? And then that's, we'll potentially have more matches.
Yeah, I mean, all the matches that are announced for next week, none of them scream main event worthy to me. So the undercard at least has, I'd say, substance to it because like everything is relevant and there's like an angle behind it.
I think there's a slight chance we could see the Naturals and America's Most Wanted main event. It's been a pretty big angle. I think they've done it before. That's why. So I think there's a slight chance that could happen. But I agree with you. Nothing screams like, oh, this is the main event of the show. Got to have something with Sabu and Raven, either on TV or next week. I mean, something's got to be done.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm pretty excited, though, to find out. And I'm very excited to watch Impact in 2 days. Guys, don't forget, we drop episodes on Thursdays and Saturdays now. Double Bob, double Dallas. That's right. Double B, double D. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, great. Well, Dallas, I'm assuming you don't got anything else.
No, man.
Now you're using double Ds and double Bs.
No, that's all I got, man. It's gonna be a good show next week. It always is. It's gonna be a thumbs up.
Hopefully. All right. Well, join us in 2 days for Impact, where we will find out if Vince Russo is gonna finally, for the first time in his life here in NWA-TNA, go against an official ruling. Who is going to be the NWA World Champion? Is it going to be Jeff Jarrett or is it going to be Ron Killers? We will find out 2 days on Impact. Until then, for Dallas Gridley, I'm Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Crossline Podcast.
Modest to the top. Modest at the top. Straight to the top, but then keep heading up. Stars shine, but why we should give a fuck about what is real and how real is still the only way to feel the pain it sometimes feels in a way that survives the struggles we face in this life. There's a lot of time can't erase. Showcase the skills you were given at birth. Live your life for what it's worth. Show off the style you perfect in life. Show off the way to make it right. Make it to the top of Mount Probation. Roll it until you feel there's nothing more for you to do or say. None of you better get in my way. Coming down. If you do, you'll be back on level ground. Modest to the top. Features that keep your head up high. I am a star that shines for why. We should give a pump about life and the way we live both day and night. We are the world's humorous sails. Let's keep it laughing to save ourselves in a way that can read our planet's face. In this life there's a lot showcase the skills you were given at birth. Live your life and for what it's worth. Show off the style you perfect in life. Show off the way to make it right. Make it to the top of Mount Probation. Room air until you feel there's nothing more for you to do or say. None of you better get in my way. Coming down. If you do, you'll be back on level. Modest to the top. Modest at the top. Still modest past the top. If you're tired or thirsty at the top, sleep and drink fast to receive the pop in a way that stands out for the crowd. In this game there's a lot they won't allow, in a way that survives the struggles we face in this life. There's a lot time can't erase. Showcase the skills you were given at birth. Live your life and for what it's worth. Show off the style you perfect in life. Show off the way to make it right. Make it to the top of Mount Probation. Roll air until you feel there's nothing more for you to do or say. None of you better get in my way. Coming down. If you do, you'll be back on level ground. From losing chance of disrespect, I am a son with an all-right neck. Modest, past the top.